the fact that Alex sits here and makes these hyper-dramatic films about how America is going to have their children eaten by the New World Order, how the New World Order is going to come in and they're going to take their riches and rape their women. I mean, he has you believing the worst, and yet this idiot provides no solution for this supposed impending danger that the New World Order is going to inflict upon us. Haven't you noticed that, folks? This idiot goes on and on about how the New World Order is going to do this, how it's going to do that, and yet he provides no solution. Now, why would somebody do that unless they had some sort of capitalist gain to have there? You know, the little capitalist fervor there, huh? And that's exactly what Alex Jones is, folks. He's a capitalist, all right? And, you know, he hasn't made that, you know, a secret either. I mean, you know, this idiot charges for access to his stupid little website. This idiot charges access to his stupid little radio show, his stupid little films, and all this crap that he puts out. All right? I mean, isn't this man anti-government? Huh? Isn't he anti-New World Order? How in the hell are you going to capitalize off of a government and a system that you don't even believe in, Alex? And you want to sit here and advocate the destruction of, and yet you're sitting there and you know, with all due respect, Mr. Alex Jones, you're a little pot-bellied bastard, all right? I'm sure that if you go to the suit rack at any suit store in America, you're buying a portly, sir. You are buying a portly size. Now, how the hell did you get that big beer gun, Alex? How'd you get that double chin, Alex? Huh? You got it from exploiting fear. You're a fearmonger, Alex. You're a piece of trash. And I'm calling you out, Alex. I'm calling you out. You want to sit here and tell us all the contradictions of this so-called New World Order conspiracy? Why don't you provide some damn solutions, you fear-mongering piece of crap? You got all these little 20-something-year-olds out here thinking they're accomplishing something. They think that they're intellectual Rhodes Scholars because they watched a few of their films. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing worse that makes me sick in the world than some 20-something-year-old snot-nosed little pierce-nosed prick coming up to me trying to school me because he watched an Alex Jones video. And let me tell you something, folks. Anybody who watches one of these stupid videos, they actually think that they've learned something. They actually believe that they're privileged to some exclusive knowledge that nobody else has or some crap. I mean, this is how ridiculous this whole alternative media movement is, folks. So don't be lured by it. It's a money-making scheme. That's why Alex Jones doesn't provide any solutions for anybody. Because he wants you to buy the next video. He wants you to buy the next month's worth of access to his website. He's got to keep buying those portly suits. Isn't that right, Alex? Huh? And I know that there's a lot of Alex Jones worshipers that email me up and are real critical of me. But, you know, instead of being real critical of me, why don't you go tell your little, you know, Alex Jones God over there, why don't you tell him to provide a solution? Why don't you tell him to provide something other than fear? And that's all he does, folks. I don't like Alex Jones one bit. I don't like him. And anybody who follows that man, you should be very, I'm not even going to say it. I mean, you should be very worried about yourself because this man is a sick man. He is a sick individual that obviously didn't have enough attention when he was growing up in high school. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to make assumptions about the man. I'm just saying that I find it very precarious that this individual here put so much energy and so much effort and so much inspiration into deception, because in my view, that's exactly what he's doing. He's just deceiving all these poor people that, you know, sit here and buy his videos and buy access to his website. For what? for nothing, so they can hear, oh, we're almost that much closer for the New World Order to come in and eat your babies and rape your daughters. That's what he says every day on a stupid radio show. And Alex, you're a piece of trash, Alex. You're a piece of crap. You know what? You want to know something, Alex? Let me tell you something. And all you Alex Jones worshipers, please email him this, or somebody put this on YouTube so that Alex Jones can listen to this right here. Alex, if you really are as patriotic as you claim to be, if you're really against the New World Order like you claim to be, if you're against the Federal Reserve like you claim to be, why don't you renounce all the profits that you make from all this conspiracy theory nut nonsense? How about that, Alex? Huh? If you're really a freedom fighter out here, if you really don't give a crap, why don't you go out and say, you know what, I'm Alex Jones. I'm not going to sit here and take a Federal Reserve note. I'm not going to sit here and acknowledge this government that does all these things that I claim. I'm not going to do any of it. I'm not going to participate in any of it. I renounce the money and the profits I make from my propaganda. But Alex Jones is not going to do that, folks. Alex Jones will not do that, and the reason is because he's laughing at all of you idiots following him all the way to the bank, all right? And that's all there is to it, all right? He's the poor man's Michael Moore. That's what he is. Why do you think he's always talking garbage about that fat piece of crap? If you ever watch his film, this guy always finds a way to say Michael Moore somewhere in his films because that's what he wants to be. He wants to be Michael Moore. He wants to be nominated for Academy Awards for stupid documentaries, and no one gives two rats' asses. All right, that's all there is to it. Now, I don't mean to be, focusing so much on Mr. Alex Jones here, but, he is one of the key mouthpieces to this whole ridiculous New World Order conspiracy theory nonsense. He's the grand mouthpiece of this so-called 9/11 truth movement, or the, Truth Now movement, whatever the hell it's called. And I think that he is one of the ones that make the most money, in my opinion. I don't know that for a fact, but it seems to me by all the access to electronical equipment and editing systems and radio stations and radio microphones and, bullhorns, and he's always able to travel around the world somehow, so he's able to get money to get plane tickets and travels in hotels and all this other crap. How does he get that money? Well, obviously he is spending a Federal Reserve note, which he is completely against, supposedly, right? I mean, he is a useless contradiction, folks, and that's why I'm telling you, all you people that are following Alex Jones, you should just stop following him, because he's a piece of garbage. He's a lie. He's a fallacy. He's a fake. He's a fake. All right, all he's doing is laughing his way to the bank. And it's sad that we live in a society that we protect idiots like this, who call for the destruction of the country, who call for the dismantling of the government, who call for this, who call for that. For what? What's your alternative, Alex Jones, huh? When we go into disorder, when we go into chaos like you want, Alex, what's going to happen once chaos ensues? Oh, would that mean that they would instill you as their leader? Is that what you want, Alex? Oh, I get it now. You want to be like the Joker from The Dark Knight, huh? Yeah, you want to cause chaos and do all this crap, and then once everybody's all out of order and out of whack, you want to sit here and say, I got the answer, huh? Yeah, that's what we're going to call you. We're going to call you Joker Jones. All right, Alex the Joker Jones, all right? Because you provide no kind of solution whatsoever. You just provide just hyper-sensationalism. You provide fear, and you should be ashamed of yourself.